Have you ever wondered what it feels like to stand in a place where history actually changed the world? Imagine touching stones that have survived for thousands of years, walking through castles where kings and queens made life, changing decisions, or standing in halls where nations were born. Today, we're going on an unforgettable journey through some of the most incredible historical places in the United Kingdom and the United States. These aren't just tourist attractions. They are living reminders of human ambition, courage, mystery, sacrifice, and achievement. Our journey begins in the United Kingdom, a land where history stretches back thousands of years. Every village, castle, and ancient road has a story waiting to be told. Among all these remarkable places, one stands above the rest in mystery: Stonehenge. Located on the Salisbury Plain in southern England, Stonehenge has fascinated historians, scientists, and travellers for centuries. Massive stones, some weighing over 25 tons, were transported from miles away without modern machinery. Even today, experts continue to debate exactly how ancient people managed to build such an extraordinary monument. Some believe it was a religious temple. Others think it served as a giant astronomical calendar that tracked the movements of the sun and moon. Whatever its purpose, standing before Stonehenge reminds us that even thousands of years ago, humans were capable of incredible engineering and imagination. Every sunrise over these stones feels like a message from a forgotten civilization. From prehistoric mystery, we travel to the heart of London, where one of the world's most famous fortresses stands proudly beside the River Thames, the Tower of London. For nearly 1,000 years, this fortress has witnessed royal celebrations, political betrayals, dramatic executions, and countless secrets. It has served as a palace, a prison, a treasury, and even a zoo. The crown jewels, symbols of the British monarchy, are still protected within its walls. Walking through its ancient corridors, visitors can almost hear the echoes of kings, queens, soldiers, and prisoners whose lives shaped British history forever. Not far away stands Westminster Abbey, one of Britain's most sacred buildings. Since 1066, almost every British monarch has been crowned here. Royal weddings, funerals, and national ceremonies have all taken place beneath its magnificent Gothic ceilings. Many of Britain's greatest writers, scientists, and leaders are buried here, making it not only a place of worship, but also a monument to the country's greatest achievements. Every stone inside the abbey carries memories of centuries of triumph and tragedy. Next, we head north to Scotland, where Edinburgh Castle dominates the skyline from the top of an ancient volcanic rock. This magnificent fortress has guarded Scotland's capital for hundreds of years. It has survived countless battles, sieges, and political conflicts. Inside, visitors discover Scotland's crown jewels, medieval halls, military museums, and breathtaking views across the city. Every cannon, sword, and castle wall tells stories of bravery, independence, and national pride. Our adventure continues to the beautiful city of Bath, home to one of the finest Roman sites anywhere in Europe. Nearly 2,000 years ago, Roman engineers built magnificent public baths around natural hot springs. These Roman baths still stand today, allowing visitors to experience the incredible engineering skills of one of history's greatest civilizations. Walking among ancient columns and steaming waters creates the feeling of stepping directly into the Roman Empire. Another extraordinary landmark is Hadrian's Wall, stretching across northern England. Built nearly 2,000 years ago by Roman Emperor Hadrian, this enormous defensive wall marked the northern boundary of Roman Britain. Soldiers from different parts of the empire once guarded this frontier, protecting Roman territory against invading tribes. Today, parts of the wall remain remarkably well preserved, reminding us of Rome's enormous influence on European history. No visit to Britain would be complete without Windsor Castle, the oldest and largest occupied castle in the world. For nearly 1,000 years, British monarchs have lived and ruled from this magnificent residence. Lavish staterooms, priceless works of art, beautiful gardens, and centuries of royal tradition make Windsor Castle one of the most important symbols of the British monarchy. Finally, we visit Canterbury Cathedral, one of England's oldest Christian churches. Its breathtaking architecture and deep religious significance have attracted pilgrims for centuries. The cathedral became famous after the murder of Archbishop Thomas Becket in 1170, an event that shocked medieval Europe and transformed Canterbury into one of Christianity's greatest pilgrimage destinations. Now, our journey crosses the Atlantic Ocean to the United States, a nation whose history may be younger than Britain's, but is equally fascinating and inspiring. Our first stop is Independence Hall in Philadelphia. It was inside this remarkable building that the Declaration of Independence was signed in 1776. Here, brave leaders chose freedom over fear and created the foundation for a new nation. Later, the United States Constitution was also debated and signed within these historic walls. Standing inside Independence Hall reminds visitors that ideas written on paper can change the world forever. Next, we arrive in New York Harbor, where one of the most recognizable monuments on Earth welcomes millions of visitors every year, the Statue of Liberty, gifted by France in 1886. Lady Liberty became a symbol of hope, freedom, and opportunity. For generations of immigrants arriving by ship, she represented the beginning of a new life. Even today, she continues to inspire people from every corner of the world. Our journey then takes us to Mount Vernon, the home of George Washington, America's first president. This beautiful estate offers a glimpse into the personal life of the man who led the nation through its struggle for independence. Visitors can explore his mansion, gardens, workshops, and farmland while learning about both his achievements and the complexities of the era in which he lived. Traveling west, we discover one of America's greatest archaeological treasures, Mesa Verde National Park. Long before European settlers arrived, the ancestral Pueblo people built remarkable cliff dwellings high within canyon walls. These stone villages demonstrate extraordinary architectural skill and reveal the rich cultural history of indigenous peoples who lived here centuries ago. Mesa Verde reminds us that American history began long before the United States became a nation. Next comes Gettysburg National Military Park in Pennsylvania, where one of the most important battles of the American Civil War took place in 1863. Thousands of soldiers fought and sacrificed their lives during 3 intense days that changed the course of American history. President Abraham Lincoln later delivered the famous Gettysburg Address nearby, reminding future generations that freedom requires courage, unity, and dedication. Another unforgettable destination is Alcatraz Island in San Francisco Bay. Once considered America's most secure federal prison, Alcatraz housed some of the nation's most notorious criminals. Surrounded by freezing waters and powerful currents, escape seemed impossible. Today, visitors walk through empty prison cells while hearing powerful stories about prisoners, guards, escape attempts, and the island's later occupation by Native American activists. In Virginia, Colonial Williamsburg allows visitors to step back into the 18th century. Costumed interpreters, historic buildings, traditional crafts, and lived demonstrations recreate daily life during the years leading to the American Revolution. Rather than simply reading about history, Visitors experience it through sights, sounds, and conversations that bring the past to life. Finally, we arrive at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, where the surprise attack of December 7, 1941, forever changed world history. The memorial honors those who lost their lives during the attack that brought the United States into World War II. Standing quietly above the remains of the USS Arizona reminds visitors of the terrible cost of war and the importance of striving for peace. Although separated by an ocean, the historical places of the United Kingdom and the United States share one powerful message. Every civilization leaves behind stories that deserve to be remembered. Ancient monuments, royal castles, revolutionary halls, battlefields, and cultural landmarks all teach us valuable lessons about human determination, creativity, leadership, and resilience. History is much more than names and dates in textbooks. It is about real people who faced impossible decisions, overcame incredible challenges, built magnificent structures, and left lasting legacies for future generations. Every stone, every building, and every monument reminds us that the world we live in today was shaped by those who came before us. If these places could speak, imagine the stories they would tell. They would speak of hope and heartbreak, victory and defeat, innovation and sacrifice. They would remind us that every generation writes a new chapter in history, and one day, our own actions may become part of the story that future generations remember. As our journey comes to an end, remember that history is not locked inside museums or ancient ruins. It surrounds us every day, inspiring us to dream bigger, learn more, and appreciate the incredible journey of humanity. Thank you for joining me on this unforgettable adventure through the historical treasures of the United Kingdom and the United States. If you enjoyed this journey and learned something new, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel for more fascinating stories about history, culture, travel, and the world's greatest wonders. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next adventure. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, the past is never truly gone. It lives on through the places that continue to inspire us today.